Hey everybody, welcome back to Jordan Samuel Skin Talks. How you doing? All right, the moment we've been waiting for. I feel like this has been an idea, a want, a need for myself, for our line, for what I just talked about in the last video. And it is our first exfoliation product. It is our first mass product. It is our first product that has been made and manufactured in Italy. It is selfishly one of my most favorite products we've ever come out with. I know I say that about a lot of things, but this is something that is just going to be in my routine consistently. And it is our new Mandelic Exfoliating Mask. I'm so excited. So, about this mask. First things first is, I started the idea of this with, I hate the term facial in a jar, facial in a tube, and why I hate it is because I feel that it does a disservice to all the work that estheticians do in the treatment room. So, I get what they're going with it, but what I wanted to do was use the steps I use in my facials and combine it into a product, give or take, to make a really efficient, multifunctional treatment product at home. So if you're getting facials, this is going to be the perfect step in between. If you're not getting facials, it's going to be the perfect step anyway. It is purifying with Moroccan lava clay and charcoal. It is uber hydrating with squalane and glycerin, but not heavy at all. Really gentle exfoliation from mandelic acids, and then just helping the skin be super calm and comfortable with allantoin and licorice root extract. There's also emulsifiers in there, so you don't even have to use a washcloth to remove it. You can be super gentle and just rinse it off. Those are the basics of the Mandelic Exfoliating Mask. Why I created it as a mask, why I use mandelic acid. Both reasons were sort of explained in the last video, but are very straightforward, which for me, I am seeing time and time again, my clients, myself, people I talk to on the internet, over exfoliate. They get an at-home peel, upwards of 20-25%. They use it twice a week. Their barrier is wrecked almost immediately. I'm not trying to scare you away from that. There is a time and a place for those steps. That is not going to be your weekly regimen of exfoliation. That is just too much. I don't believe anybody needs to do that unless you're working with a professional on a specific result or treatment. So this is going to be your weekly/monthly exfoliating treatment. Mandelic acid, it is the largest molecular weight alpha hydroxy acid out there, so it is very gentle. It's going to exfoliate without going too deep and without irritating the skin. So think of this as a really great exfoliant. This is not going to be your, collagen stimulating anti-aging product. This is just to purify, to cleanse, to exfoliate, to hydrate, and to leave the skin really calm. Mandelic acid is also has potential antibacterial properties, so it is great for breakout prone skin as well. However, it is not drying. I will say on paper that this product is for every skin type. Yes, is there going to be an outlier? Of course. It might be slightly too drying for some, it might not have enough oomph for others, or you might just react to an ingredient in there. But it has to be said, because when something does say it's for all skin conditions and skin types, of course there's caveats, right? This is going to be one of them. I use this once a week. In the summer, I've been using it twice a week. I cleanse my face, I apply a thin layer, and I leave it on for between 10 and 20 minutes. I believe we say 15 to 20 on the bottle. I'm a sensitive skin. I do 10 to 20, depending on how I feel. Maybe if it's my first time doing it, like in a week, I'll leave it on 20, and then if I do a follow-up, like in a few days, 2-3 days, I'll do it for 10. I'm going to show you a little bit on my hand, if you can see that. I'm like squeezing that out very oddly, but there you go. This beautiful color and texture. Again, Moroccan lava clay, charcoal, squalane, glycerin, allantoin, licorice root extract, and mandelic acid, and really light emulsifiers to be able to rinse this clean. So the lovely thing is, on a clean face, you are going to squeeze it out like I just did. You're going to apply a thin layer, probably thinner than this, but I just wanted to be able to show you for the video. and then you will let it seemingly dry. However, the biggest sort of aha you're gonna have with this is a soft clay mask, which is why I can confidently say it is for all skin conditions and skin types. Because of the amount of glycerin and squalane we have in here, this is not going to dry tight on your face like you're used to with other clay masks. This is not going to be dry, tight, cracking where you need to spray water on to even lift it up. It is almost like a jelly clay-like texture. It's not like a gel peel-off mask, but you're gonna sort of have those vibes when you are letting it set on the face. After 10-20 minutes, it'll feel super comfortable. You can go right to your sink, and because of the emulsifiers, add water and it will all rinse off entirely, not adding any more friction or irritation for those of us, me, that are potentially sensitized from too much stimulation in the skin, too much exfoliation, too much friction, etc. If you like going in with a washcloth, have at it. It is amazing at removing with the washcloth. Another perk with this product is at night, it is an amazing spot treatment. Having that purifying clay, having that potentially antibacterial mandelic acid, the really light exfoliation, but then also having the glycerin and squalane to hydrate that area, so you're not left with that. You know, sometimes when you use a drying spot treatment, how it can leave almost a scab. You're not going to get that with this. So again, it's all about the tortoise and the hare. Be the tortoise. You want to go slow and steady with your exfoliation. We've been really big in talking about barrier repair. The great thing is, let's try not to screw up the barrier in the first place. And so have something like this be your exfoliant, where you're not having to take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back because you have overdone it with your exfoliation, you've overdone it with your retinols, etc. So again, it's a multi-function sort of holistic approach, if you will. Everything from your cleanser to your exfoliant to your moisturizer to your serum is going to play a part in keeping the skin really healthy. So you don't want to have all these barrier repairing products just to use something that is going to essentially irk and irritate the skin and affect the barrier. So you can get all these things done with really great, gentle, but effective products. So this is 2 fluid ounces, 60 mil. It retails for $38. September 2nd on jordansamuelskin.com. We ship globally now, as you know, except for a few countries, which it's out of our hands. It's just due to regulations. This will eventually be on Cold Beauty, I believe October, November of this year, but it is coming to them as well. Cleanse your face, apply this once a week, maybe twice a week. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, remove it with a wet washcloth, rinse it off. Your skin will be smooth, healthy, glowing, hydrated. That's the other great thing. You have that beautiful, smooth, exfoliated effect after you remove it, but your skin's also hydrated, and your skin is also very like calm and soothed. It feels great, the result is great. You only need a teeny little bit, again, a thin layer. I also find that this is going to be great for a lot of us out there, the ones who I feel like haven't been able to use acids, me, this is your answer to being able to use acids. A large molecular weight alpha hydroxy acid in a product that doesn't stay on your skin all day. That's not a 25% peel. 2, if you're somebody on Tret who loves results of Tret but haven't been able to exfoliate due to sensitivities or sensitization, and you want a little bit more of that exfoliation, this is going to be for you. If you are somebody that maybe you use something like P50 or a more intense acid exfoliant that you leave on and you do it twice a week because going 3 times a week tips the scales, but then you feel like you need one other little like help, Mandelic Exfoliating Mask. So we're checking a lot of boxes here. On paper, great for all skin conditions and skin types. For those of us that feel like we've never been able to find an acid product that works for us, I would highly recommend this. For those of you that are on Tret and have not been able to step back into the exfoliation game, I would recommend this. For those of you that are on a good leave-on exfoliation game, but feel like you can't step up because it can be 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, but you just need something else in your week, I recommend this. So, Mandelic Exfoliating Mask. Am I doing anything? Yes, yes, yes. 2 fluid ounces, 60 ml, available on jordansamuelskin.com as of today. $38, shipping globally. Cult Beauty will have it in about October, November. Do not quote me on that. They're on their own schedule. Moroccan lava clay, charcoal, squalene, glycerin, mandelic acid, licorice root extract, allantoin. It's lovely, and as you can see, it's now been drying for about 5 minutes. Will that settle? I want you to be able to see. No, oh, maybe, no, get my head out of the way, then we'll maybe, whatever. Ah, there we go. So you see what I mean by that sort of jelly-like texture. It's not drying hard and tight and cracking. Super easy to remove. It gives you this beautiful glow, and a perfect product to have as we get back to our routines, we get back to the school year, our kids going to school. Just a great way to start a good, healthy exfoliation habit going into the rest of the year and into 2023 and beyond. I hope you love this as much as I do, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.